Rock. Bring it. I told him. Hollow, let me ask you this, Hollow. Same question.
Good looking.
Why do you beat Swamp tomorrow?
You see what I gave?
You gave me a compass.
You already lost. That's all that means. That was done for me. You already lost.
Man got a camel suit on. He ain't got no shoes on. You can't do that in the swamp. You need them shoes.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. NFL on EA.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Of course.
Any reason? Kind of expect that from you sometimes.
That's why. I didn't expect it.
Okay.
You believe it?
Quickly to the air is Wilson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down. Throwing is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They go play action now. Wilson steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help.
And make sure y'all like this video, man.
You got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
To throw is Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 23, here's the second down and 6. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
That was slick.
Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Again, it's Johnson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
This flow cold as hell.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tougher rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It is fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Prescott to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, they'll run it here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
How do you keep tackling him past the line? I hate how they do that shit.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things
Oh,
difficult.
my God.
Touchdown, Giants. Wandale Robinson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wandale Robinson. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Come on, George!
Complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Prescott on 4th down. Right back to Tolbert.
God damn it!
Close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
This is unbelievable, bro.
20 at the 19. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Singletary is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
How the fuck?
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point try, good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now 2nd and 5. They give it to Williams, running right.
Oh, my God, man.
Yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down.
This shit don't make no goddamn sense.
Not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, my God!
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first. Here's Wilson.
Oh,
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Wait, nobody. Yeah, I can't get no goddamn separation, bro.
First down marker.
Fuck.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Prescott on first down. That is caught by Lamb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A first down carry by Elliott. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. And stacked a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
So if you get married tomorrow and your wife makes $300,000 and you make $1 million, and take $500,000 and give it to your mother or put it in an account, that's, you know, government can't do it.
Elliott fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here comes a return for just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All these weapons on offense, man.
Again, it's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
God.
That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. Now Prescott going to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16, a first. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
It's all about moving the chains, bro.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks,
Bro, come on, bro! Damn!
Goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man, this is lame as hell, bro.
Picked up by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Bro, look up. Man, damn, man. All they do is tackle the nigga forward.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
There we go.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Flush to his right. Down the right sideline. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's
They won't show the fucking play, bro.
His arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for
Don't fuck up, man. We got field goal.
Is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll try and run for it.
Oh my God, yo!
Work his way forward,
Man, shit!
He did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but when you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Wilson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Oh, my God.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. In motion, Slayton. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair.
It's so hard for y'all to get like 50 yards.
On that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. That's into
Come on, Tolbert.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And the slot man goes in motion left. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott flushed out right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield. Love to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Prescott from the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Hey, y'all are whack, man. God damn, bro. Shit.
The Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson.
Oh, my God, yo.
Finds Robinson. And he's taken down before reaching the 10-yard line. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Again, Wilson. And he fends him off. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Being chased out left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gano's kick is good, and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little
Interceptions
drive,
are fake as hell, dog.
3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Back now in Arlington. Here's 2nd and 7.
Try to run the ball. Y'all gonna go 3 and now. Throw the fucking ball. Y'all throw it
as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Buying time to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second.
I don't like this fucking playbook, bro. Like, I need an empty set or something.
The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Prescott. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I like the design that you're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield.
No play action. Fucking D-line coming right after me, dog.
And another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. Give him 18 on the play.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
A first down throw for Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Pickens going in motion left. On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down out to 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. The busy night continues for Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. the middle. Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboys score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
Good job, Clark.
It's both feet down for the completion.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
This is unbelievable.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Once again, he finds Slayton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Crazy, dog.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
All this shit be is fucking...
As they keep the drive rolling.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars.
What the fuck is Kendricks?
Catch right there.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground.
Dumbass trip. Oh my God, they still gave him that. He's on the ground. They still let him get up and get that, man.
Once again on that last play, stopped after a very short game.
What the fuck is Kendricks, dog?
Totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
I ain't got time to go through my personnel, bro.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
This is unbelievable. Oh, whack as hell, bro.
They have the Giants' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh my God, bro. Y'all so trash, dude.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
Come on, man. Get that turnover, bro.
Clark coming through with a stop. Well done to sniff.
This would be too sweet if y'all get a turnover right here.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy. because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on third down. Really should have a better game plan and start trying to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
Gano's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
oh man,
they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 66 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to
that would have been.
keep people
Oh, you just don't know,
a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On second down, Williams. Only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, it's Prescott.
This is crazy, bro!
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball.
Man, they don't call no goddamn, man. God damn.
Break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth.
Oh my God! You are trash, yo!
The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by linebacker Eric Kendricks. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
I don't like
but
this
in this
play,
situation,
bro.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
What it do,
could
Kansas City?
Prescott to throw it.
Get out of bounds. Good job. All right, we're going to run it.
Down around the 35-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drop for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, man. Been trying to get the streaming up, man. I'm glad you tapped in. I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And once again, this is
There we go.
And is going to get out of bounds.
There we go, man.
Down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first.
Man, speaking of Kansas City, man, how you feel about y'all matchup with Philadelphia coming up, man, this weekend? I ain't got a good feeling about it, man. I think they're going to get a blowout on them, man, honestly.
Now carry number 20.
Hold that rock.
Here's Williams. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Yeah, run that clock down, man. Get a touchdown, man. Man, this is a tough game, yo.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue being productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I'm going to milk every second I can.
Here's 1st and goal. Takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this is.
Appreciate the subscription, bro.
Was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players.
Appreciate that, man.
And if I may introduce
I'm gonna add you back on the PlayStation once this game ends.
Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front.
All right, man, let's try to get this victory, bro. 35 seconds.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Russell Wilson.
I probably got the same amount dating back to the PlayStation 2.
Seconds to go. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. You better call that timeout.
He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Here's Wilson. This is Robinson.
How did he get that one off?
38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to
Call
his
a timeout.
complete. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Shit. I ain't even got Kendricks
is
in
going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, I got something on the PlayStation 3 and the 2.
After this.
But on the 4, yeah, that's the only one I got.
Here comes 2nd down.
We got this shit, y'all.
Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot.
Man, pick this bitch off, man.
That is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Now Wilson.
Oh, my God! what?
That's complete. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh my, still 3 seconds. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Oh, this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One last shot for Wilson.
There we go.
And it's incomplete. So
Man, they was trying to get him that shit, man. Fuck, man. I ain't never seen him stretch out that many seconds in a fucking closeout.
Finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find something.
What a comeback win,
They gave it
man.
a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, we were dead even on passing
It's a win for the
yards.
Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Finally got a win, man. It was ugly, though. I should have put CeeDee Lamb at the slot. Eric Kendricks was out MVP for sure. 2 picks, 1 forced fumble. That second interception he got us the goddamn victory. Punt return. Dang, no receiver got the 100-yard threshold. He missed about 10.